Hi guys, welcome back. I just wanted to, as always, give you guys a update. I think it's been a while. I've been giving you guys a few morning sickness updates. I still have morning sickness. I think I throw up every single day in the morning. I actually threw up yesterday right before I had lunch. So I have not been feeling too well specifically this week, but in regards to pregnancy update, aside from morning sickness, I've done several labs. Like when I first went to my OB for the first time, they did like a culture. They did almost like a pap smear type thing, but I forgot what they were testing for, but it's just like a few things. It was standard. And then they had me do labs that tested for, it was like a genetics test and like some other stuff, and that's where they actually did the gender as well. And I think they took out like 13 vials. Like it was an insane number. It was between 11 and 13. Then I did my first Then I did my first ultrasound like a couple weeks after that, and everything, the baby looked fine, she looked great. I had another follow-up appointment with the doctor just to go over how I'm feeling and whatnot. And at that appointment they had me doing even though like every time I go in, as soon as I go in, they have me doing like a urine test. I don't know what they're testing for, but they make me do a urine test every time I go. But then at the end of the appointment, the doctor was like, I want you to do a urine sample to see like if you have any bacteria in your urine. And I'm like, I just went to the bathroom not too long ago. So luckily I had like just a little bit left, but they checked to see if there was any bacteria. Everything came back negative. Then they had me doing labs for, I think it was like to check if the baby has like spina bifida or something like that. That came back negative, nothing, thank God. And then now today is my, let's see if I can get this right, complete fetal anatomy ultrasound. So it's like the full ultrasound, where from what I understand, like they measure just pretty much everything and make sure everything is okay. They said it's a pretty long appointment. The doctor had recommended that my husband go, but because he's currently in China, that's a no-go. So my mom's gonna come with me. So I didn't want to do this by myself, and I knew she would be completely excited to come with me. It's on her way home. So I was like, you know what, you get out of work at this time, I'll make my appointment extra late so that on your way home you just stop and we can go to the appointment together. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Mom, so how does it feel? What was your experience
with the ultrasound?
Yeah.
I was reading it upside down, so I didn't know what it was. Oh, it was really nice.
And
she looks very healthy.
And the baby?
She looks beautiful. She's healthy for sure. Oh, she's perfect.
We still got another ultrasound though.
Yeah, we sure do.
They didn't see everything.
No, but she was moving a lot.
I saw her move a little bit, but...
No, she was moving a lot. She was moving. She didn't like to be pressed down, that's why.
Oh, I don't know. It's the first time I do like ultrasound. Like, I mean, I've done ultrasound, but she's like so much bigger.
She looked big though.
Right?
She looked big.
She's huge.
She's huge, man. I swear, I thought it was me. I thought it was just
No,
me.
she looks big.
She looks big. I think she's gonna be tall. Yep, I think so. She's got the generation. Papa side. Yeah. Papa is really tall.
Yeah.
I'm excited!
I'm recording this a day after my ultrasound because I got out too late and had dinner with my mom, so the ultrasound went well. The only thing is that the baby apparently was moving too much, which I really couldn't tell. I saw her moving a little bit, but between my mom and the ultrasound tech, they were saying that she was moving a lot. But again, I couldn't tell because like the ultrasound tech is like moving the thing, and I'm like, is she moving or is that, you know, like I can't tell. So everything came out so far from what the tech said. Everything looks good. It's not 100% confirmed because I'm sure the doctor has to review the ultrasound. However, I did have to make another appointment because she was moving so much that she didn't allow the ultrasound tech to check everything. So, for example, she wasn't able to look at her face or even check her eyes, just because the baby had both of her hands or her arms by her face. So at one point you can kind of see like her hand was like over her face like this, and then the other one was like this. So she was covering her face quite a bit. And then she said she couldn't check was it her liver or kidney or something like that. I forgot what it was. Okay, so now I'm at home because I got a phone call while I was filming. But what I was trying to say is that now I have to go back for a second anatomy ultrasound so that they can check the other stuff that they weren't able to. And I think she was saying like the face and like the kidney or the liver and like oh, her arms and her hands, she wasn't able to get it good either. So I come back in a week and a half, I think it is. Yeah, a week and a half. At this point, Matt will be back from China, but I'm hoping he's able to make it because it'll be his first day back in the office. So I don't know if he'll be able to leave work early. I'm pretty sure he can, but I don't know. I'd have to feel it out when it gets closer to the day, or the day of. What else? Oh, the ultrasound tech, when I first got in there, she said, oh, we're gonna do not only like a regular ultrasound, but we're doing a transvaginal ultrasound, which I found completely weird. I was not expecting that at all. And then, so we did the regular ultrasound at first, and then she was like, oh, we're gonna do the transvaginal one now. Then once she was done, I was like, why did we do the transvaginal one? Like, what were you checking for? She's like, oh, your placenta. You have placenta previa. And I said, what are you talking about? I think that's what the word she used. I'm like, what is that? She's like, oh, your placenta is really low. I said, this is the very first time I hear anyone say that or even use that term. Like, never heard of it. She's like, oh, really? Are you sure? And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure. And she's like, well, either way, like, your placenta's not low anymore. And it's like, yeah, because it was never low. I think she misread my file. I don't know what happened, but this first time I had heard that my placenta was low or that I had placenta previa or something like that. I was like, no. No, let's not start inventing things. Let's keep things positive, because I find out if I have an issue, I'm going to be stressing out. So luckily, she checked it and everything was fine, which I already knew everything was fine, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's the latest update. Nothing crazy. And here are just a few pictures to end the video. Comment below and subscribe. Bye, guys.